Hey everybody, this is Brenda at KBW Bargains, and it is Monday, October 21st, 2024. And I had gone to the Goodwill bins on Friday and planned on doing a video of my haul then, but I got sidetracked with a bunch of family stuff this weekend, and so I'm going to share it with you today. So the first part I wanted to say was the Goodwill bins in Portland, it does it per pound, which I think all Goodwill bins do. But mine, if the object is to get 25 pounds or more because it's only $1.59 per pound. And then for electronics and books, it's a different price. But most of the majority of the items, it's $1.59, anything over 25. If it's below 25 pounds, it's $2.79. So when I go, I try to make it a point to get over 25 pounds. And usually one IKEA bag will get me 12.5 pounds. So if I get two of those full, it'll be 25 pounds. And so I did it just barely, 25.7 pounds for $40.93. And so when I come home, I like to go through it all, and I was going to show you a little bit about that. But when I come home, I go back through all my items. I do pretty good at the bins, but when I come home, I do a thorough look at everything underneath my bright photo lights. And so I'll look for any flaws. If the flaws aren't too bad, I'll point them out in the description and still list them on the selling platforms. If it has a little bit more where I don't think I should even put it on the platform, I will put it in a bundle, sizes such, and I will try and bundle items and sell them on Facebook Marketplace, or I will put it in another pile for reselling them at garage sales, trying to recoup my cost that I got. And so that's what I try to do when I come back, soon as I come back. And that way I have a pile ready that I just pick 10 items off each day and I list them. So I'm going to go through that a little bit and I'll show you what I do. All right, now that I'm back home, I will inspect each item carefully under the bright photo lights. And I'm going to be removing any thrift store tags or labels, and I'll be checking for missing buttons. And if there are missing buttons, I will check to see if there are replacement buttons on the material tag. I will check if all the zippers are working properly, and be sure to check all pockets for any items left behind by the previous owner, and look if the item needs to be washed, especially around the cuff and around the neck area for a ring around the collar or makeup residue. And be sure to use a fabric shaver if needed to remove all pilling, and look carefully for spots, stains, ripped tears, or holes. I'm back from sorting through all my items, and I got some numbers I wanted to share with you because I'm really happy with them. So I got $40. I spent $40.93, and after going through all my items and inspecting them, I have 29 items I'm going to be reselling, which gives me a cost per item of $1.41. That is right in my ballpark. I like to do $125 to $175, and I had some more heavier items. I had some boots and some snow coats, or ski coats that are a little bit heavier. So I thought my price was going to go up, but I was really happy with that. And so what I wanted to share with you are two new brands that I have not sold before, but they actually have a good turnover rate. One I've never heard of, one I've heard of, just never found it. And then I wanted to share some tips with you when you're outsourcing. So the first one is wool. Now, this is the time of season for wool, mohair. Merino wool, not so bad. I have not had a problem with that. But wool sweaters, you come home and they've got holes. It's hard to see them. But even when I'm there at the Goodwill bins, but at home, I'll take a thorough look from the inside out instead of just looking on the outside. That way you can get a better look, especially in the light. And I love these lights that I have because it works out great. I just look through it, stretch it a little bit, make sure there's no holes. I also do the same thing on the sleeve, put my hand through there, put it up to the light, check it out. And this is in good condition. This is actually a nice sweater. It is a crop top sweater. I almost thought it was shrunk, but no, it's the arms and everything are in right portion. Next thing is waterproof material, waterproof apparel. I've seen this a lot on these items. So there is inside waterproof jackets. I see rain jackets, and these are ski pants. but they're waterproof, and it has like this film that's on the inside that keeps it waterproof, keeps it sealed. But I find a lot that tends to peel off. And I don't know if that's from being in the wash or the dryer. And I would suggest that if you wash them, don't dry them, let them hang dry. But that is the problem. So with pants, I actually turn them inside out and look at them carefully. And when I buy jackets, I actually turn the sleeves inside out because it usually happens around the sleeve, around the neck, and where there's a lot of rubbing and that type of activity. But so when you see the waterproof material on the inside, make sure you look at that carefully. And the next item when you're out is snowsuits for kids, for toddlers. They seem to go really well. This is a bib, and I got this because it has a gold lining for a Columbia, which I've never seen, and I sell a lot of Columbia. And I'm trying to figure out what it is, but I'm going to have to do some more research on them. It's probably going to be nothing too spectacular, but I've just never seen that before. And so I wanted to share that with you. But if you can find the one-piece snowsuit, usually REI, Columbia, they do them, but it doesn't matter what the brand is. That one piece snowsuit for toddlers with the arms and the hood, not a bib, will sell quickly. So make sure you're looking out for that. Now these items, and this is the thing about going to the bins. When I find new tags, I don't care what it is. If it's Old Navy, if it's the Gap, I will pick it up because with tags and being at the bins, I don't want to see that go to the garbage. So, but this is Spanx. Now Spanx hasn't really been high price. It's gone down a lot, but with new tags, I had to pick it up. Spanx is popular, and every time I've had them, I sold them within a week. So I'm hoping I'm doing the same with this, but these only went for about $14, but new with tags, I know they'll sell fast. Excuse me. The next item is All in Motion. This is a lower brand, and when I say lower brand, I feel like this is good quality. I would keep it for myself if I had that size, but usually this is pretty saturated, or it's at a Walmart or a Target, and so I don't know, people just don't buy them. That's where I shop, is Walmart and Target. But these are brand new. It's in good condition. Like I said, if it was in my size, I would keep them. But All in Motion, they sold anywhere from $6 to $25. It was really hard to get a grasp on what it went for, but I'll probably list mine for about $15 and either send offers or take offers, or somebody will buy it outright. Now, the next items I wanted to share with you are things to bundle, things to look out for when you're bundling. So one of the items is Carhartt. Now, just on regular shirts, t-shirts, polos, long sleeve, short sleeve, I find that the price have gone really down. They still sell. They sell a little bit slower, and they don't sell for as much money. T-shirts like this probably only sell for about $8 to $12. So I'll still list them, but if I get more than two of the same size, I will go ahead and bundle them up and sell them that way. Because I do, for some reason, they do. Even if I have it for $8, if I bundle two up and sell them for $6, it sells faster. So keep that in mind when you're out there getting some items. Now this item is a CJ Banks. I'm not familiar with that brand. I mean, I know what the brand is, but I haven't sold it. I'm not familiar with selling it, but this was too cute. This is a sweater vest button up, but I've also got that in a zipped up sweater vest. It's a woman's 2X. I would assume that's plus size. And so when I saw them individually, I said, oh, not quite sure if I want to pick it up. So I kind of left it. But then I saw the other one and I said, I'm going to bundle them and sell them that way. I feel like I could bundle them up into two and sell them for about $35. We'll check comps before I actually make that listing, but I feel like I can get $35 for both of them. Next item is, and this was, I'm not even sure where I'm going to go with this, but I couldn't resist. So this is it is a Eddie Bauer sleepwear. It is a women's large, but I found this one, and it is a nice soft, I don't know if you can see that. That is a waffle knit thermal pajama top, but it also was one of those where I threw it and said, oh, I'm not going to do it. But then I came across in the same bin a men's large, same pattern, perfect condition. And I said, well, I'm going to bundle it. I'm going to try it for the Christmas season. Maybe a couple wants to have the same outfit, but I couldn't resist it. I said, I'm going to bundle it. I'll probably bundle that for about, I don't know, $18. This next item, I did make a video on it. This is a hooded shacket, has the quilt lining insulated. Some come zipped. This one comes with a snap. It is nice, thick flannel on the outside, pockets on the side, and I believe pockets on the chest. This, and it has a hood, but these are just nice. I find that I sell those quickly. I sell them no matter what the brand. Yeah, you'll get more for a better brand, but it doesn't really matter on the brand. They will sell. Trust me, they will sell. I have had no problems if you sell them within the right price. Remember that. Don't be too greedy with your prices. These next two items are items that I am not familiar with. Another brand that I'm familiar with, but I've never sold it, so I'm excited. So this one has this logo, if you're familiar with it. I am not. It almost looks like a tennis brand that I know of, but this is Kim's Ranch, and it is a heavy hoodie. Very nice. It has a scuba hoodie, and it has purple embroidery, purple laces. So I'm assuming it's a women's extra large, but that's in really nice. And I love the around the bottom, the cuffs. And so when I looked that up, it sold anywhere from 20 to 40 pretty consistently. There was no lowball offers, no extreme high sales, but they were right in between 20 and 40. And the majority of them sold for about $30 to $35. So I'll list mine for $35 and take offers or send offers, or somebody will buy it outright. This next item is that brand, Thurl. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And it is a small media bag padded on the inside. And these, I know this brand from car racks on the top of your car for skis and for luggage. I've seen that brand, but I've never seen it on anything else. So when I looked it up, I was surprised. Yeah. So there are different types of bags. This particular small crossbody media bag, it went anywhere from $20 to $40, and it averaged about $25 sell. This exact one sold for $25. So that's what I'm gonna list this one at. But it also comes in luggage. It comes in backpacks, sling bags. Those all go for a lot more money. This small crossbody media bag went anywhere from 20 to 40. So make sure you look out for that and look up those comps, because this went well. And I think that's all I have. I wanted to give you some tips, some new items that I came up with, and I hope you enjoyed it.